Yeah. So hi guys. So today I'm going to talk on the topic how to manage high cholesterol. So let me start by what is cholesterol. So we all have cholesterol. The only factor which determines whether we are healthy or not is the amount of cholesterol. So cholesterol is actually a normal chemical which is naturally produced by our body. So cholesterol is a block of all cell membranes. So without cholesterol, like we don't exist. That is how it is. Even hormones like estrogen and testosterone are also made of cholesterol. So liver actually produces cholesterol. About 80% of cholesterol is produced by the liver, and the rest comes from the food that we consume. The main sources of diet cholesterol are meat, fish, poultry, dairy products. And it's just a surprising fact that cholesterol of plant origin. I must say this point that fats and cholesterol both are completely different. So cholesterol is actually a type of fat, and what we get from plants are actually saturated and unsaturated fats, and what we get from animal source mainly saturated and cholesterol. Cholesterol is completely different, guys. So we don't get any cholesterol from plant origin. That is important. Then our liver is actually able to regulate cholesterol levels. So when we consume more amount of cholesterol, our liver what it does is reduces cholesterol production. And so, simultaneously, when we consume less cholesterol, our liver produces more to balance cholesterol. We all must have heard what is LDL and HDL. But what exactly is LDL and HDL? So LDL and HDL are actually lipoproteins. Okay, just imagine a truck, okay, which is carrying cholesterol and fats both from the liver to other parts of the body and from other parts of the body to the liver. What LDL does is it carries cholesterol and fats from liver to other parts of the body. Okay. And what HDL does is it carries other fats and cholesterol from other parts of the body to the liver. As I said, liver is the regulating organ. So anything which comes to the liver is good, and all the fats and cholesterol which is going from the liver to other parts of the body is bad. So that is why LDL cholesterol is bad and HDL is good. Okay. So what does LDL cholesterol do, and why is it called bad? Because once the fats and cholesterol go to other parts of the body, like a blood vessels, heart, brain vessels, it gets deposited over there, and it reduces the lumen of the arteries. So there'll be less amount of blood supply, and that is what we call is heart diseases, stroke, and heart attacks. We all get these because of this LDL cholesterol. Hence, it is bad, and HDL is good, as I mentioned before. So once you take a serum blood level, you take a blood test, and you have high HDL and low LDL, which is really good for you. So when you find time, do take a test. Okay. So what is the levels of LDL cholesterol in the blood? There are controllables as well as non-controllable factors. The non-controllable is hereditary. If any of our family members are suffering from high cholesterol levels, then we are at increased risk of getting it. What we can control is by diet. So once we consume a diet high in saturated and high cholesterol levels, we are at increased risk. So we must consume food which is low in cholesterol. So diets high in saturated and cholesterol raise the level of LDL cholesterol, and saturated fats are derived primarily from meat and dairy products. So it increases the blood cholesterol level. Does low cholesterol prevent heart attacks and strokes? Definitely, because when you consume high amount of cholesterol, of course, the liver is going to get saturated with these fats, and LDL is going to carry these fats and cholesterol to other parts of the body, and which increases the risk of cholesterol plaques in the arteries. So it increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. How can LDL cholesterol levels be lowered? Okay, so right now what we're going to talk about is lifestyle modification. So these are the lifestyle changes we must do. When we are in high weight, like we are overweight and obese, we must reduce the excess weight. So definitely fat gets reduced, and we'll definitely get healthy. We can also exercise regularly, so our blood pumps through the arteries, and all the fats which is deposited over there gets cleared. And we must definitely follow a diet which is low in saturated fat and cholesterol. All these three things is our lifestyle modifications to definitely get rid of your risk factor. So how to lower your cholesterol naturally? High quality animal based omega-3 fatty acids. So you can ask me, omega-3 is a fat. You told me not to consume fats, but this is a special kind of fat, okay, which is mainly present in your brain. And there's also recent research have found that these fats reduces your LDL levels and increases your HDL levels. So these are really great fats. You can consume it by eating fishes, mostly obtained from fish products, or you can also consume as a supplements as omega-3 capsules. So that's really good. And there is something called red yeast rice, which actually lowers your cholesterol. And guys, just reduce your dietary intake of grains and high amount of sugar. because these all contribute to increasing your blood glucose level as well as your cholesterol. Eat right foods of your nutritional type. If it's a vegetarian, you have vegetarian options for low cholesterol food, and if non-vegetarian, there are lean meat sources where they are low in cholesterol. So just choose your food according to your nutritional type. Eat a good portion of your food raw. Means you can consume raw fruits, you can consume raw vegetables, which will definitely reduce your usage of oil and definitely reduce risk factor. When you try to consume it raw, you definitely try to be healthy. So eat healthy and preferably raw and healthy fats. So let me talk what is healthy fats. Olive oil, coconut oil, and raw dairy products. These three have saturated fatty acids. I'm contradicting myself, but still they have high nutritional value. So consume all these three in the right amounts. Any type of, even a good thing which consume in a high amount is a bad. So you must consume all these things in the right amount. And avocados, they are naturally a great source of good fats. So you can consume them. Raw nuts, of course, they have good amount of unsaturated fats, but consume in the right amounts. You can have different types of seeds like pumpkin seeds. They are really good. And eggs has high amount of HDL actually, so it's a good fat. So definitely don't ignore the yolk. You must have heard the myth that don't consume the yolk. It has high amount of cholesterol, but that's actually a myth. Okay, so you can consume yolk. You can actually consume even 2 to 3 yolks a day, which is really healthy. It has high amounts of and good cholesterol, so it's good for you. And consume grass-fed meats and lean meat sources like chicken. They are really preferable. Then we have the right amount of exercise. So only if you reduce your intake of cholesterol along with exercising and reducing your weight will like totally keep you in the safe zone. You will never get cholesterol if you actually follow all these steps. And avoid smoking and drinking excess amount of alcohol, because alcohol increases your blood cholesterol level. So it's very dangerous to consume alcohol when you are in the risk factor of getting hypercholesteremia. Now, medication to lower cholesterol. So once what happens, what next when you get cholesterol? So when you get cholesterol, you must definitely take medicine, but along with it, you must also follow these lifestyle modifications, because only medication is never going to save you. You must always focus into the lifestyle changing process, exercise, modifying your diet into low cholesterol food, along with these medications like statins will actually prevent you from getting heart attacks and stroke in the future. So that's all, guys.